A Day in Cardiology Department magazine. A magazine with different characters that shows different arrhythmic patients and their treatment. So, let's start with the first scene, a doctor with his students explaining to them how to read the ECG and its different intervals.
Today we are going to study the readings of the ECG, but first, we must know the normal ECG and its intervals so we can understand any abnormalities.
Doctor shows a normal ECG on the projector and starts to explain.
First of all, the P interval. This shows atrial contraction, which represents phase 0 on the action potential. QRS shows a ventricular contraction and represents phase 2 on action potential. T interval shows a ventricular relaxation, which is phase 3. PER interval is the time taken for pulse to move from atria to ventricles.
Let's travel to the first case in this big city. Second scene, an elderly patient on the bed in the hospital and his wife is sitting beside him and the doctor enters.
Can you tell me the story from the beginning?
Today morning I felt pain in my left side and severe headache, so I went to the pharmacy to measure my blood pressure, and before I get there I fell down. And I woke up here.
Do you have any history of cardiac diseases?
Yes, he was diagnosed as a myocardial infarction patient.
So are you taking your medication regularly?
To be honest, sometimes I forget to take my doses.
So skipping your dose lead to developing arrhythmia.
Arrhythmia. What is arrhythmia?
Arrhythmia is having a regular heartbeat. I will show you the difference.
The doctor shows the patient a normal ECG and the patient's ECG and shows him the difference.
So by comparing your ECG I can tell that you suffer from delay in electrical conduction of the heart.
So what should I do?
You must take atropine or isoprelin, and this time you must stick to your doses and you will feel a lot better.
Scene 3, different case for different person from different place in the world. A mother and her little girl with the doctor in his office.
How are you? And how is your school going?
I am fine, but I feel tired and my heart is beating like a crazy drum.
Lately, she is feeling dizzy, and yesterday she fainted in her class.
Okay, let's have a look on your ECG. As you know, you were born with congestive heart failure. You were given digoxin as treatment, which induced ventricular dysrhythmia, so you must be given lidocaine or phenytoin, which are sodium channel blockers.
Thank you, doctor.
Thank you, doctor.
I will be glad to see you next week to make sure everything is okay.